Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, stabbing cramp in your leg? That twisting pain that forces you to jump out of bed, only to leave your muscles sore the next morning? Or maybe you've noticed that even simple things like climbing stairs, walking around the house, or doing a little gardening leave your legs stiff and on the verge of cramping. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Leg cramps are one of the most common complaints I hear from older adults. And here's the thing. Most people think cramps are just a normal, unavoidable part of aging. But that's simply not true. What you eat every single day can either trigger those painful spasms or protect you from them. So today I'm going to share 3 superfoods that can stop leg cramps before they even begin. These foods are loaded with the exact nutrients your muscles and nerves need to stay strong, relaxed, and pain-free. And trust me, you'll want to stick with me until the end, because when you combine these foods, the effect is even more powerful. Let's start with something simple and familiar. Eggs. They might look ordinary, but they're actually one of the best foods to keep cramps away, especially as we get older. Eggs are a complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair and rebuild muscle. That's critical because as we age, our muscles naturally lose strength, a process called sarcopenia. Weak, tired muscles are much more likely to spasm. One large egg has about 6 grams of high-quality protein, which helps rebuild fibers, reduce fatigue, and keep contractions steady. But the benefits don't stop there. Egg yolks contain vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption and proper muscle function. Without enough vitamin D, muscles weaken and cramps become more frequent and more painful. Seniors need about 800 to 1,000 IUs of vitamin D every day, but one egg only gives you about 40 IUs. That's why it's smart to pair eggs with other vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, sardines, or fortified milk, and sometimes even a supplement if levels are low. Eggs also give you vitamin B12, another nutrient older adults are often deficient in. Low B12 happens because the stomach produces less acid with age, and certain medications make absorption even harder. When B12 is low, nerves misfire, and that can trigger cramps, tingling, or numbness. Eggs deliver both B12 and choline, which work together to keep nerves healthy and communication between your brain and muscles smooth. Most older adults can safely eat 6 to 7 eggs a week. And if cholesterol is a concern, egg whites are a great alternative. Adding eggs to your breakfast or dinner is one of the simplest ways to support muscle health and reduce cramps. Now let's talk about bananas, probably the most famous cramp fighter. And yes, the reputation is well-deserved. Bananas are packed with potassium, the mineral that keeps your muscle contractions steady, your nerve signals smooth, and your body's fluid balance under control. When potassium drops too low, muscles become overactive, and cramps strike. One medium banana gives you about 420 milligrams of potassium, which is around 12% of your daily needs. Eating one banana a day can make a noticeable difference in how often cramps show up. But potassium isn't the only reason bananas help. They also contain magnesium, which relaxes muscles. Without enough magnesium, muscles get twitchy and spasm more easily. A banana gives you about 32 milligrams of magnesium, and when you pair it with nuts, seeds, or leafy greens, the anti-cramp effect is even stronger. On top of that, bananas provide vitamin B6, which helps with nerve function and muscle recovery. Seniors with low B6 often feel more stiffness, slower healing, and more cramps. And since cramps are often linked to dehydration, bananas help here too by supporting hydration naturally. Eat one alongside a glass of water or even coconut water, and you restore both fluids and minerals at the same time. For most older adults, one banana a day is perfect. If cramps are frequent, 2 may help. But if you're managing blood sugar, it's best to pair them with fiber-rich foods like nuts or oats to avoid spikes. The last group I want to highlight is nuts and seeds, and these are true mineral powerhouses. They may be small, but they pack a serious punch with magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fats. Together, those nutrients improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and restore the balance your muscles need to stay calm and relaxed. Take pumpkin seeds, for example. They're the richest source of magnesium, with about 168 milligrams per ounce, which is nearly half of your daily needs. Almonds give you both magnesium and potassium. Pistachios are loaded with potassium. And walnuts and flax seeds add omega-3 fatty acids that lower inflammation and boost blood flow. That's important because poor circulation is one of the hidden reasons cramps hit at night. By improving circulation and reducing muscle inflammation, nuts and seeds provide long-term protection. And they're so easy to add into your routine. Sprinkle them on oatmeal or yogurt, grab a small handful as a snack, or toss them into salads. Just 1 ounce a day is all you need to start seeing results. Keep in mind that nuts are calorie-dense, so portion control is important, and always choose unsalted or raw whenever possible. If you have allergies, look for alternative magnesium sources to get the same benefit. So let's pull it all together. The 3 best foods to naturally fight leg cramps are eggs, bananas, and nuts and seeds. Eggs give you protein, vitamin D, and B12 to support muscles and nerves. Bananas supply potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 to regulate contractions and hydration. Nuts and seeds boost circulation, reduce inflammation, and provide a steady supply of minerals. When you combine them, you build a natural defense system against painful cramps. Of course, diet is just one part of the picture. Staying hydrated with 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, stretching before bed, keeping your body active, and talking to your doctor about supplements if you're low in vitamin D, magnesium, or B12, all play a role too. And there you have it. 3 simple, everyday foods that can make a world of difference for your muscles. If leg cramps have been interrupting your sleep or slowing you down during the day, now you know the practical steps to reduce them naturally. This is Dr. Sarah Williams from Premium Health Vitality, reminding you that small changes in your diet can lead to stronger muscles, better mobility, and a healthier, more comfortable life. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, leave a comment to share your experiences, and subscribe so you never miss another tip. Stay healthy, stay active, and I'll see you in the next one.